we welcome you to this Week 3 matchup here today as we have an AFC South battle, divisional rivals, the Tennessee Titans taking on the Houston Texans. Both these teams come into Week 3 with a 1-1 record. They both lost Week 1. They both won their respective games last week. But only one team can have a winning record at the end of this game. All right, we are ready for the kickoff. Tennessee Titans will get the ball first at their own 30-yard line, first down. For the Tennessee Titans, going to throw it to the running back to start the game. It is a completion for a first down and brought down at the 45-yard line. I think we're expecting this to be a fairly low-scoring game. Both offenses have been average at best. I mean, the Texans did score a lot last week, but only didn't score a lot of points week 1. Second down and 7. Not much there on the run. Only not even getting back to the line of scrimmage. Okay, third down and 7. Oh, they're bringing the pressure, but he gets rid of it, and it is caught for a first down and a 16-yard gain for the Tennessee Titans. It definitely brought pressure, but it wasn't quite quick enough to get to the quarterback. No gain on that run. Titans can't get anything going on the running game, but that's why they're going to go to the passing game. Second down, pressure, and a sack! That time they're able to get to the quarterback much quicker. Third and 16. Going deep down the field, he's got him for a huge first down. Wow, what a dime of a throw that was. In the perfect spot. Receiver didn't really have to adjust to the ball at all. It just fell right into his arms. First down, and it is intercepted. Oh boy. So every time we see a lot of interceptions like this, when you ran a slant pat or a slant route or you gotta be careful because those routes, it's just so easy for the defender to jump those routes. Those are the easiest routes for defenders to jump. So you have to be very careful as a quarterback. Because those throws have to be A+, or else it's going to be an interception. All right, the Texans now with a completion and a first down and a 28-yard gain. Yeah, good play here for the Texans. They bring good pressure, Tennessee does, but they did leave a receiver wide open, so it's a risk. If, blitzing can be a risk sometimes. You can leave receivers wide open if you're unable to get to the quarterback. 2-yard run, as it will be second down and 8 for Houston. And Wheats throws, caught, first down, running down the sideline, trying to make a move. It kind of made a move right into the defenders. They didn't really get away from the defenders. First down. And here's a deep pass, and it's overthrown. Incomplete. Second down and 10 for Houston. As he waits, he throws. It is caught. It is a first down. And brought down inside the 25-yard line. Both offenses have not really been too explosive so far. Losing yardage on that run. Yeah, and neither team can run the ball at all. We have a scoreless first quarter. All right, we begin the second quarter. No score in that first quarter, but maybe the second quarter can bring us some points. Pass is complete. It's a first down. He's brought down at the 11-yard line and pick up a 14 yards for the Houston Texans. First down. Here is the run. And powering his way to the 5-yard line with a 5-yard gain. Second down and 5. He is going to throw to the end zone. Touchdown! And the Texans strike first. And there were 2 receivers there in the area. I wasn't really sure who he was going to throw to initially. I actually think he was going to throw to the other receiver. I just think he overthrew him, but other receiver in the area able to make the catch and score the touchdown. And the Texans on the board first. Extra point is good. 7-0 for Houston. Now let's see what Tennessee can do. They threw an interception. Their offense was actually moving pretty well down the field, but that interception came back to cost them. As that pass is complete, it's a first down into Texans territory and brought down a 22-yard gain. So, first down. They're going to run it. Nothing. Yeah, Tennessee, I don't think they've had a single run for more than a yard in this game. It's incredible, the Texans' run defense. That's why you're allowed to pass the ball. It's a first down inside the 30, picking up 16 yards. So now Tennessee starting to move the ball down the field as well, but they got to make sure they don't turn it over like they did last drive. As the pass is caught, first down, halfway through the second quarter. He'll throw it again. Pressure's coming. He gets rid of it. Dangerous pass, and it is broken up. Could have been picked off. Defender was right there. 2nd and 10. And he finds an open receiver. It's a first down, and it will be a Tennessee touchdown. Let's take a look at this play again. I kind of want to see what the Texans did defensively. Okay, so it looks like there was a receiver that all three of those defenders on that side of the field kind of went after instead of going after the receiver who ended up scoring the touchdown. So a little bit of miscommunication defensively on their coverage. The extra point, no good. It's a bad missed extra point. I mean, no missed extra points are great, but they are still trailing now, so they're going to have to make that up somehow later in the game. Here is the throw, incomplete. Good pressure, 2nd and 10 for Houston. He's going to wait. He's going to throw a tight window throw. It is complete, first down. At this point, the Texans are going to try to get some points before halftime. Pressure's coming, a wide open receiver for a first down and more. They will call their first timeout inside the 35-yard line. Wide open indeed. Tennessee did blitz, however, on that last play. Not bad of a run. Yeah, Houston's definitely ran the ball better than Tennessee, but that doesn't really say a lot. 2nd down and 6. He waits. Nobody open. Now there's a receiver open. He finds him. It is complete for a first down inside the 10. Brought down with 9 seconds left. Okay, so in this situation, what they're going to want to do is take a shot to the end zone. If it's not there, throw it away, kick the field goal. He's going to fire, end zone, intercepted in the back of the end zone. And they come away empty-handed. Oh, the receiver just runs back across the field. See, just miscommunication. I mean, the quarterback had no idea what route he was running. He thought he was just going to run a go right to the back of the end zone, but instead he cuts back inside, and total miscommunication. Very poorly executed right there. Very sloppy first half, I would say. 7-6. The Texans lead at the half. All right, about to start the second half. Texans do get good field position as they do get the ball to start the second half after that devastating interception in the end zone. But they do have the lead and they do have the ball. First down past midfield. So they will run it now, and a stiff arm. What a stiff arm that was, but only picking up 3 yards. 2nd down and 7. Here is a quick pass, completing it for a first down. Gets a block. There's a broken tackle. There's a made tackle, picking up 21 yards. First down. Here's the run. And getting some really nice blocks. Yeah, the Texans have done a good job doing the dirty work. Blocking, that is. 2nd and 4, another run, only picking up a yard, though. Just don't throw another stupid interception if you're the Texans. That's my advice to them right now. 3rd down and 3. He will throw it. It is caught. It is a first down, and it will be 1st and goal at the 2. Good play. Good, well-executed play call right there. And he runs in for the touchdown. Yeah, it looked like the Titans should have had him in the backfield. See right here? But, boop, they missed him. And one guy completely whiffed. Didn't even make contact with him. Good play, though, into the end zone for the touchdown. So the PAT is doinked in, so it's now 14-6. Tennessee did miss an extra point earlier, so that is looming large right now as they're down by 8 points. First down for the Tennessee Titans as he will throw. It is caught. First down. Broken tackle running down the sideline. and he's brought down out of bounds. First down for Tennessee. He's going to throw a deep ball, and it is picked off at the 42. Yeah, going for a very risky pass. Pretty good coverage down the field from the Houston defense. It wasn't really a receiver that open, so you got to give credit to the Houston defense. And a very good interception right there. I'm going to say that was more good Houston defense than bad Tennessee offense on that play. Obviously not great from the Titans quarterback, but it wasn't a horrible thrown interception. I will say that. He's going to throw it to the running back. Good tackle made at midfield, preventing him from getting the first down. Second down and 1. Here's the run up the middle and stopped short of the first down. It will be 3rd and inches. Here's the run, and he has enough for a first down. Texans just going to try to hold on to the ball as long as they can, try to get some points, make it a 2-score game. Pressure's coming. He gets rid of it, completing it for a 6-yard gain. Texans are in the driver's seats right now. 2nd down and 4. Watch out. Pressure. Gets rid of it. Now, it will be 3rd and 4. Final play to end the 3rd quarter. Going deep down the field. He's got his receiver inside the 25 and brought down for a 19-yard gain. The Texans are in business as we end the 3rd quarter. All right, we start the 4th quarter. 1st down and 10. A run to the right side of the field, making men miss, but a good open field tackle is made there. But at this point in the game, I mean, the Titans are going to need a takeaway or hope for maybe a missed field goal or something. And a stiff arm, and there he goes, inside the 10, inside the 5, and brought down at the 1-yard line. Now the Texans' running game was off to a slow start in this game, but has improved as the game has gone on. A nice stiff arm right there, and a nice, powerful run for the first down for the Houston running back right there. First down, not much there, clogged up in the backfield. 2nd and goal. Here's the toss, right side of the field, but losing yardage once again. It will be 3rd down and goal. He will wait. He will throw. End zone. Got him. Touchdown. And the Texans increase their lead. Yeah, they certainly do. Almost able to get to the quarterback, but able to get rid of it at the last second into the end zone for the touchdown. And starting to look like the Texans are going to be 2-1. The extra point, no good. It hits the upright. Yeah, so Tennessee, I mean, they got 2 minutes left. They're going to have to score within the next minute if they want a shot. And a recover an onside kick, which has not been done by any team this season. Pretty surprising because there's been a lot attempted. So 1st down for Tennessee. It is complete. 1st down, 12-yard gain. You'd think they're going to have to take a deep shot down the field. They're going to do that right now? No, he's going to get sacked back at the 31-yard line. 2nd and 16 now. And dangerous throw! Intercepted! And that might clinch it for the Houston Texans. Oh boy, this was a very bad throw. The last interception the Titans quarterback threw wasn't necessarily that bad, but this one was a horrible throw. Very bad. So the Titans, looks like they're going to lose this game. Titans are going to drop to 1-2 on the season, and a nice run. And what a run this is! 1st down and more, and brought down for a 20-yard run. And that was a nice run indeed. The Texans running back has been clutch in this 4th quarter, creating some big runs, picking up a 1st down. He may not be the fastest running back, but he's a very powerful one for Houston. All right, so the run. So Tennessee's going to fall to 1-2. Houston 2-1. It's been interesting to see how this AFC South turns out to be. Yeah, still lots of season to go, so it's kind of hard to tell who's going to win this division. I think it's going to come out of Houston and Jacksonville. Completing it for a 1st down. And into the end zone for the touchdown. Yep, and the Texans blowing out the Titans now. I mean, this game has completely gone away from Tennessee as he's able to cross the goal line for the touchdown. Extra point. No good again. So that's the third missed kick in this game. Second by the Texans kicker. Looked like that went like over the upright, but it is called a no good. So first down for Tennessee. They're just going to drive it down the field. Another interception. And that will officially do it. They're just going to run out the clock at this point. At this point, the Titans quarterback is just trying to make a play happen. Make something out of nothing. But that's going to do it. Disappointing performance from the Tennessee Titans. It looked like they're off to a good start in this game, but Houston slams the door shut. And how about Houston's defense? I mean, their coverage down the field, it's pretty good in this game. And that will do it. So the Houston Texans improve to 2-1 on the season as they defeat the Tennessee Titans by a score of 26-6. And that will do it. Thank you for watching Week 3 of the Retro Bowl League. Still more games to come. 26-6. The Texans defeat the Titans.